Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can exactly understand what is the requirement to get job in Python and what you need to know and what is your expertise is required for getting this kind of job. There are lots of ways you can understand these things if you want to become a Python developer in right now or in future. So here I'm talking about here I open a Toctal job description and job opening circular, and I'm seeing job description of what they are exactly looking for. I'm just quoting some key responsibility here, what they are looking for: writing reusable, testable and efficient code. That means they are looking for who can write reusable, testable and efficient code. If you can do these three things, they are easily accept you. And second step is design and implement of low latency, high availability and perform applicants. That means they are looking for low latency and high availability and low application performance, or not best application performance developers. And integrate of user facing element developed by front-end developer with server-side logic. That means you need to develop user face element with your whatever the front-end developer develop. You need to adjust with their with your backend logic with the front-end developer framework or front-end developer building portfolio or building the project. Third step is integrate of data storage solution. Many include database, key value storage, blob storage, etc. That means you need to be connect or integrate uh, your backend development backend code with your front-end API or front-end template. And skill, right now I'm talking about skill and qualification, what you are looking for, what they are exactly looking for. You need to become an expert in Python with knowledge of at least one Python web framework like such as Django, Flask, etc. Depend on your technical stack. That means if you want to become this kind of developer, you need to understand why at least or expert is at least one framework such as Django and Flask. You know that Django and Flask widely used in Python with Python, and it is also a Python framework. Familiar with some ORM, object relational mapper libraries. You need to understand the ORM method or ORM mapping libraries to get this kind of job. Able to integrate multiple data sources and database into one system. You need to connect with multiple databases with your one system on one website. If you can do it, you are good. You are good fit for this post. And understanding of the threading limitation of Python multiprocessing architecture. You need to understand threading, what is limitation of threading. You can face some thread and problems when you are using Python libraries, and also understanding multiprocessing architecture, how the multiprocessor work together. You need to understand this architecture. And basic understanding of front-end technologies such as JavaScript, HTML and CSS. This is a pretty easy thing. This is basic thing and common thing for every Python developer. You need to understand some basic things about front-end, how JavaScript, HTML and CSS work. Understand of accessible and secureable components depend on the specific project. Understanding the specific security compilation. That means you need to understand the security related all other things. Knowledge of user authentication and authentication between multi-system, server and environment. That means when user want to authenticate that port, their website or their app, you need to understand this authentication system, and you also need to understand multi-authentication system. That means if the website need to authenticate with multiple server or multiple website, then or multiple environment, you need to connect with both those things and you need to develop these things. familiar with event-driven program in Python. You need to understand the event-driven program, also Python, and understanding the difference between multi-table platform and such as mobile versus desktop, and optimize output match the specific platform. That means you need to be expert in understanding how the mobile device work, how the desktop device work, how you can optimize your application or your website for both platform. Able to create database sigmas that represent and support business process, and you need to understand database sigmas and represent the support business process. A strong unit test and debugging skills. You need to be a strong unit test, and you are good at in debugging. It's most important detail things. Proficiency, understanding of code version tools such as Git, VNS, SVN, and etc. You need to understand the version control system, such as Git. Git is widely used for controlling the version, and this is least education level or qualification you are required. You need to need at least quite a good level of education, and least it can be good or bad. I think this is the requirement for getting job or getting recommended in Python. Thank you so much for watching my video.